What is up, guys? It is Say on the Raid Man. We're going to be testing out some mythicals in Hydra today. So the first mythical we're going to be testing is the Calamitous, who recently just got buffed. His primary or his alternate form is a lot better for Hydra, in my opinion. Really quickly, I'm going to go through his skills. All three of his skills have an extra 20% chance of critting, so you only need 80% crit rate. This termination is now on a 3-turn cooldown, used to be on a 4-turn cooldown. AoE, before attacking, places Hex and decreased defense, which is an awesome ability. Also ignores life barrier, poison cloud, which is helpful, and ally protection. Attacks all enemies, removes all debuffs from himself, and then will ignore 20% defense. Will ignore 35% defense if they're under Hex. Damage increases by 10% for each debuff. This hits super hard. Also got him in Helm Smasher, and then A1 hits pretty hard, transfers all debuffs from himself. If they're under Hex, transfers all debuffs from the champion before attacking. I've got him in a 9-piece cat or level 3 +9 Cat's Gaze. I think his damage is gonna be pretty spectacular. The build isn't too crazy. It's 4-piece Merciless, 4-piece Reflex or Relentless to try and get better cooldowns. Total stats against Hydra is going to be 67-55 attack, 215 speed, 83 crit rate, which is full crit cap, 322 on the crit damage, 346 on the accuracy, 12% base ignore defense. I promise I've got the best promo code you have ever seen. This is a referral code as well as a promo code, and I promise you, you're going to be blown away by the results. We can get you 3 free legendary champions, including a void legendary champion and a champion I don't even have on my main account, as well as 3 really solid epics as you level up in the game. I'm going to walk you through how to do this. I promise you this code is live and this code works. Step 1, log out of Player and Play on your PC and uninstall it. If you've never had Raid connected to your phone before, it should work there as well. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Very important that it's a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid, complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox. We just got a legendary Eleanarl, some brews, some pots, which leads me into my second legendary that you can get, which is the Alice Chase. If you do this in time, all you have to do is log in for 7 days in a row. It's going to be Supreme 6. You get Supreme Gaelic, pots, brews, more silver. Just an unbelievable Kickstarter. Hope you guys are as excited about this as I am. Again, just to use that link in the description of this video below. I don't know how this is real. I'm taking out a Laz out of my main team. So I need a provoker. I tried to put Necmo in a provoke set and he sucked at it. So we're going to try somebody else who is going to be negative affinity, but I think he's going to be got a pretty cool kit. I'm trying Fjorad. Fjorad, he's not booked or anything. He doesn't have any blessings, but he does have masteries. Put him in a provoke set and he's kind of fast. He's not super fast. He's 219. Maybe we put him in a faster, I don't know. But his kit, A1 hits if they're not under freeze, which they won't. He'll hit again, which is nice. I think that means we'll have 2 chances at provokes. I'm not 100%. Block debuffs, increase speed on all allies for 2 turns, decrease the cooldown of all ally skills. That's why I think he's gonna be super good. But increase speed for everybody on a 3-turn or 4-turn cooldown, and then AoE freeze, decrease speed, which obviously we can't freeze, but we can place a decrease speed, and then grants an extra turn. So that will lower the skill cooldown of this. We'll see. I'm not 100% confident he's going to be super good. We're trying against Brutal. I think that there's some issues with his team, so I don't think it's going to happen for us to do Nightmare today. I'm nervous that we won't be able to do Brutal. We will see. I'm hoping the skill cooldowns is going to be a cool part to have on Fiorad's kit, but that being said, he's not built super fast. So I really need him to place those provokes. That is the issue we ran into with Necmo significantly. We've got Ninja in here as our damage. We've got Mikage in here as an ally attacker. We've got Cardiel here as an ally attacker, cleanser, speed lead. Ninja just killed himself. Let's run that back. Feral is in here. We just shouldn't have targeted the head of Wrath so quickly. We'll target you, I guess. I like targeting him because he's magic affinity, so Ninja won't weak hit, but obviously that was an issue. I do fully manual all of these because I'm a masochist. The teams aren't consistent enough to not. So I'm going to place Block Bus first because he's going to get hit a ton, although he didn't place it. All right, so this is AoE decrease speed first. He's going to put a fear on himself, which sucks. He got it, it's fine. So we got increased speed on everybody. We got block debuffs on everybody, which is awesome. Here comes the Hex. He's obviously getting feared when that happens. We're gonna cleanse everybody with Cardio. Pretty much blocked all the buffs. We're gonna come in here for Head of Mischief now. Even though Ninja is weak affinity, we get a weak hit, of course. The biggest concern is gonna be we don't have a reviver. So if he pops off over here, then we're toast. Let's see how hard this hits, I'm curious. 24, 26, 29, 28. So not super crazy, but it does repeat the attack, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping that it'll help us when we need to do some provokes. Let's see what this one does. Should hit pretty hard. 345, 293, 243. And then obviously we got a weak hit over here, but this guy's dead. All right. So we will try not to die because we don't have any revivers on the team and his skill cooldowns are long. Potentially booking him could have been worth it. Pretty solid damage on the A1 there. Like I said, Gonna go ahead and speed this up, come back at the end. We'll see how much damage we can do. I think Calamitous can do pretty special damage. Fjorad is more of a test. I just don't really know where I'm gonna use him. So I thought I would try and use him here today. Cool, so I'll see you guys in a bit at the end of this run. So we lost Calamitous, unfortunately. He's just squishy. I've had some bad luck. I will say, I do think Fjorad is very cool, and I think he could potentially even be very good. The cooldowns are long, so realistically, you probably want him being booked. But we've just had some tough luck. I don't think he provoked once, like when I needed him to, right? Like I think he provoked when the cooldowns were like 3 or 4 turns, but I don't think he ever stopped the Head of Decay from cleansing. So I could for sure rerun it. I could put a Laz back in, but I really wanted to try Fjorad. I will say the Calamitous buff I do think is very good. I think, like I said, he's probably capped at Brutal unless you have a very insane team, very insane gear with a Reviver, like a Senna, or somebody who can kind of just do crazy things to keep him alive, because he's very squishy and you want to build him for damage because he does nuke super, super hard. But he's just not going to live very long. Ninja obviously is phenomenal and is going to do bonkers numbers, but I think we're going to see some pretty good numbers from Calamitous as well. Granted, he does bring the Hex and that gives him like millions of damage, but I think in just truly, he did nuke multiple times for over 1 million on AoEs. So I think he's going to have some pretty big numbers. These two might hang around for a turn or two longer, but not much longer. See if we get one more hit. No, he's done. Okay, 226.37 on Brutal. Ninja 108, Calamitous 72, Fjorad 10. I would say do not build him for damage. I would say just build him for speed, probably full like 9-piece Relentless or 9-piece Merciless, or you could do the 4 Relentless, 4 Merciless. Decrease speed, increase speed, block debuffs, and decreasing skill cooldowns I think is awesome. I think he can kind of be the engine that speeds your team up. I loved reducing cooldowns on my 2 ally attacks for Cardiel and Mikage. I thought that was super cool. I thought Ninja was barely A1ing. He was almost always A2ing or A3ing. I thought Fero's cooldowns were pretty long, so I've had issues with not being able to put block buffs back on. So I think like the skill cooldowns is cool. I just think you need a provoker, and these two isn't the perfect pairing. I think if I took Calamitous out, put a Laz back in, so that would be my provoke down, a little bit more support, and then Fjorad could be in a Hex set. I think that would be a good solution for him, or curse set. So that being said, let me know where you want to see a next video on Fjorad. I think he's cool, and I only have a few mythicals, so I want to figure it out. I think Arena is probably his best because I just don't particularly care too much about Fire Knight Hard, but I do love HYDRA. I do love regular clan boss. So let me know in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.